Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex or Nuzz here, and welcome to another episode of Road to Partyhat. Now, I know it's been a month and a half since my last episode or so, and I'm actually going to be making some small changes to the Road to Partyhat series. So if you care about this series, then you can listen to this part now. So basically, this series has been our Road to Partyhat from day one when I had only like 400 subs. This was the series that started my channel, and I had basically no money, and now we're over 4 to 5 billion bank value and almost 15,000 subs. So I love you guys so much, and don't worry, I am still keeping that goal. We are still going to have the purpose of this series be me getting a party hat. However, a lot of the times I felt like I always needed to be one-upping myself in my last videos and keep getting even more progress in the last and making more money than the previous episode. And anyone that bosses a lot knows you go through dry streaks and you don't get as lucky, and it's just not possible to always keep making more money than the last episode unless I go like 6 months without making an episode. So I did a poll on my channel, and it seems like that a lot of you like watching the series for me, for my progress, to give you motivation and just the journey itself rather than the destination. So I plan on releasing Road to Partyhat weekly now. Yes, you heard me right, weekly instead of monthly, to get more fun content out. However, I may not make billions of GP every episode, and even if I don't make billions of GP in an episode, I think I'm still going to focus less on money and more on the progression of my account, the bossing, and of course we'll still have the huge drops and we'll still be increasing our bank value. So for instance, in the past, I was always afraid of buying gear upgrades or things like tier 99 prayers because I knew it would decrease our bank value, but I know that's part of our journey and part of the account progression and just bossing in general, and I know it will vastly help me in the long run. So I'm not going to be afraid to spend a bit of money right now so I can make more in the future. So if you like this idea of weekly episodes, make sure to give this video a like, and sorry for the long ramble, but I just wanted to update you all on the series that started my channel and got me to where I am today. So thank you guys so much for all the support for so long, and I'm looking forward to begin pumping out these fun videos more often. So let's get into a very interesting and a very fun video, to say the least. Alright, so we all know about a month and a half ago, I believe, the Nodon front was released, and that means Carapac was released, which was a boss that I really enjoyed doing, and I loved that it was duo or trio so I could do it with friends, and I have been doing a ton of Carapac, let me say, just so much, and I've really improved at it as I've gone. I think I have a 2 minute and 2 second trio kill, which isn't that great, but I think our duo kill is like 2 minutes 40 seconds, which I feel is pretty good. I have almost 400 hard mode kills, about 80 normal mode kills, and let me just say, we get a decent amount of drops, but maybe not the drops we want. So I did get a ton, as you can see by the thumbnail of the video, a ton of Carapac's wrist wraps, just so many. If you didn't know, every drop from Carapac is around the same drop rate. It's kind of like Raksha, so if you got a divert codex, you may have missed a greater ricochet. They're kind of the same, and that's the same here. So I got so many wrist wraps, even in duo, like my friend would get them as well. I think I've seen around 6, and I have 4 wrist wraps in my name. So yeah, a lot of wrist wraps. But also for normal mode Carapac, I decided to do a little bit just because I wanted to try it out. This was like a few days after release, and I actually end up getting the Carapac pet in normal mode. I wasn't very far in my KC at this time. I think I had around 100 KC total or something. And yeah, we end up getting the Carapac pet in normal mode, which is a huge, difference from Raksha. If you didn't follow this series before, you should go back and watch those episodes. But for Raksha, it took us 1,000 kills to get the Raksha pet, so it was kind of nice getting a pet this early and not having that hang over me. However, throughout all the bossing, we just kept getting wrist wraps. I just couldn't get any pieces of the Armadillo Battle Staff, which now are over 2 bill for some of the pieces, so I'm really hoping to continue this in the next episodes coming next week and get these huge drops. But Carapac was honestly really fun, and we did get a ton of normal loot, so we're gonna go look at all our loot now. So we have a ton of loot here, and I decided I would sell it all, but if we're looking here, we have like 300 to 400 mil in just Carapac normal drops. Now I know some of these might sell for a little less on the GE just because you know, they've come into the game so much faster because of Carapac, but honestly the normal drops are pretty decent. I did spend a decent amount in supplies, like, you know, but criminal bolts are really expensive, but the normal loot was pretty good. And we of course have our 4 Carapax wrist wraps in our name. Man, it became such a meme with me and my friend who I duo with, because we would just be so mad when we got the wrist wraps. When we were, you know, going to kill Carapac, we'd be like, all right, time to get some more wrist wraps. And yeah, but the normal loot was pretty good, and I ended up selling it, and you know, we got a nice 400 mil or so. So after this, I wanted to do something different. I had done so much Carapac and so much PVM. I decided I wanted to do some clues. I had a ton of clues in my bank, and I've always liked doing clues, but I really don't like elite clues. But I had a decent amount of hard clues, and I also had some easy clues, and fortunate components are very expensive. So if some of you are looking to make money, easy clues is a really good way to make money. But we did some clues, and I actually did some live commentary openings of the clues. So we're gonna cut to the live commentary clue opening now and open a ton of clues and see if we can hit that huge die or third age. Alright guys, so we are going to be doing a clue opening here. I've got 40 easy clues, 40 hard clues, and 2 master clues here. So let's get into it. First clue, 15k, nothing too crazy. Second clue, 56k, we're going to re-roll that. There we go, Bob shirt green. Nothing, we'll re-roll this one. That. Oh wow, okay, master clue. I really hope to get a decent amount of masters from these. Okay. Okay, there's a wizard robe skirt G, not bad. 2 fortunates so far. Oh, speaking, there's another one. Oh, and another one. Okay, I see you, easy clues. Still on a bit of a drought. 900 GP. Okay, there's a fortunate. I guess I'll keep that. It's a Bandos page, I guess. Why not? There's the master clue. Nice. 2 master clues from the easies. Was not expecting that. Reroll. 1.2 mil. Not bad. So now we're going to move on to what we really want to see, which is the hard clues. So I'm going to be re-rolling a lot just because I want to go for that die. So if you see me re-roll an okay reward, it's because that's how I do it, and I just want to try to get the super rare reward. So let's start it off. 168k, nothing too great there. 1.3 mil, not too bad. 1.2 mil, okay, I'll keep that. 100k, we'll re-roll that. 2.5 mil. That's pretty good. I don't expect much, but you can always hope. 160k. 231k, definitely a reroll. 1.3 mil, can't complain. 1.3 mil, not bad. 160k. Magic combo. 158k. I'll re-roll the Zami Kite Shield. 1.3 mil, okay. Where are the master clues? Oh, that's nice. I actually don't think we have that, so that's something new, I think, for the log. 140k. Gothic's Helm, we've got 12 left. 1.2 mil. 246k. 142k. Alright, so I cut real fast there. I actually decided to use some of my reroll or points on reroll tokens, so I had some of those. So we had a chance at, you know, these last 10 clues rerolling a lot. So we have 4 rerolls now. So there's 1.3 mil. 155k reroll. 148k, let's reroll. 102k, let's reroll. 1.3 mil, we'll keep that. 154k, reroll. I'll re-roll that. We've got 7 clues left. Come on. 1.3 mil. There is a master clue and 2 puzzle. How much are these now? I don't know, but that is a ridiculous... That's got to be like over 1.5 mil. Why? That's really weird. Okay, keep going. Oh, yep, there's another master. I'm liking the masters. 145k. We've got 4 left. Show me the die. Oh! That is rare. That's new. That's new for the log. That's a missed chance at third age, but we did get a rare item. Gilded plate legs. Okay. I'll take it. Followed up with a die though, maybe? 112k. 3 more. 157k. 134k. Reroll. 132k. Last hard clue. 245k. Okay. So now we have 2 master clues. I've never gotten anything really good for masters, so we'll see how it goes. First one, 400k. Second and last master clue, 449k. We're definitely going to reroll this. Can we get some last clue magic? No, we cannot. 183k. So sadly, we did not get a die or any third age, but we did get gilded, which is a miss on the third age table, and we did get a ton of fortunate components. So with those fortunate components, I actually had enough to make an alchemical onyx, which if you don't know, an alchemical onyx takes 50 fortunate components, and it's used to make stuff like Luck of the Dwarves and things like that, and it's a really expensive item at about 70 mil, which makes doing clues really, really good. And something I also did was after doing so much Carapace, I was doing my Reaper assignment almost every day at Carapace, and I ended up getting enough to buy an alchemical, not an alchemical, a normal Hydrix, which a normal Hydrix is pretty expensive as well, around the price of an alchemical onyx. So that was a pretty nice boost to the bank there. I ended up selling them both and getting around 125 to 130 mil, so not too bad. Now, usually I start each episode doing the oyster, but since I did that ramble, I saved the oyster for later. So we did do our giant oyster, and I'm telling you guys, one day, you better keep watching, because one day we're going to open the episode with the oyster and we're going to get a huge die. But alas, today's episode was not the episode, but hey, we still got a little bit. But yeah, the giant oyster has been kind to me lately, but that's all right. So like I said in the beginning of the video, I was going to start buying upgrades and not be afraid to spend a little money to make more in the future. One upgrade I've been putting off for a long time that I know is really, really good and is going to help me, especially when the new boss comes out tomorrow, is the Limitless Sigil. Now, if you don't know, the Limitless Sigil, basically it allows you for 6 seconds to use thresholds with 15% adrenaline instead of being at 50%. So it's really, really nice. It's basically giving you a free threshold, and at Carapace, I believe it resets when you use the Time Warp ability, so it's going to be really, really good there, and it's just a super good ability to have to increase your DPS, and it's been a long time coming, so I ended up buying it. It costs 2,000 Vital Sparks, which is about 380 mil, which is pretty expensive, but it's well worth it, and we get this Limitless Codex, and if we use it, which we're going to use it now, that unlocks us the Limitless ability. It's on my account for good, and this is going to be huge for, you know, the new boss, all bosses. It's really going to help me get speedier kills and maybe be able to, you know, do better at places like Telos and things like that, which can make me even more money in the future. So I've preached this in all my guides that Limitless is so good, but I haven't been able to pull the trigger on it myself, and I thought now was the time. I know Wazware will be happy that I finally bought it. So now we're going to look at our Carapace log real fast here. So as you can see, we've almost got 400 hard mode kills, which are mostly all duo. We've got 80 normal mode, and we have the Carapace pet carry, and then we have 4 wrist straps, nothing else. So I think the staff piece is coming. I think next episode we are going to see a huge drop. I could always go dry, but you'll just have to stay tuned to see. Now, as we do always at the end of this episode, I'm just going to quickly go over my bank and give an estimated bank value. Like I said, we're not going to focus a ton on one-upping the last episode anymore, but we're still going to keep track of our progress. So if we look at our bank here, not a lot has changed. We still pretty much have the same gear setup and stuff like that. Of course, I did end up buying the Limitless, which is really going to help us, like I said, but for the most part, the bank hasn't really changed. I will have to make some more overloads because I'm running a little low, but other than that, pretty much the same bank value, around 4 to 5 billion GP. I would say closer to 4 billion now that we bought the Limitless, but nonetheless, we are still holding strong there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I said, these episodes may have a little less progress, but they're going to be coming every week. And I hope you guys enjoyed this journey with me because I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, if you like the new format, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any Road to Partyhat episodes. There's a playlist on my channel with all of the episodes from the past, 10 months that I've been doing them. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting me as always, and I'll see you in the next video.